Hey everybody, it is Mike over here at Growtopia, and today we decided to finally put a fence up. Now, it is obviously a work in progress, but we had to fence in the grow land because of a rabbit that currently likes the cauliflower, and it's also keep other critters out as well, especially the rabbits. So anyway, what can I say about this? Well, we use chicken wire, and we use 1x3s, and we use 2x4s, and we use a lot of beer and a lot of aggravation and a lot of bottles of water. And obviously we got some concrete on the bottom, just using bricks and stuff that we had. Unfortunately, because we are working in a pool, or at least used to be a pool, nothing is exactly as straight as you want it. And it's hard to make things level because there's mysterious lobs of giant pieces of concrete down below. So of course it kind of looks a little wavy like most of the highways are, but it serves a purpose. Now of course I took my sawzall and I cut the top of these heads off, and I like the way the heads look, even though it's still going to be a little wavy coming down and back, not down and back. It's going to be a little wavy going down, but that's a mixture of, because couple of things. One, the wood is a little crazy, and two, it's because when I was trying to drill down with my auger, I was running into giant slabs of concrete. So if you want your bed to be fenced in and you're dealing with what used to be an old pool, you may have actually the same experience that I had. I'm an anal person, and I wanted it really straight. Unfortunately, I can only get it somewhat straight in some spots. In other spots, it's a little wavy. But it is what it is. So I put 1x3s on the bottom with the chicken wire. I put 1x3s on top, and 2x4s went down into the ground. Some of them are actually 4 feet down, some of them are 2 feet down, some of them are 3 feet down. Unfortunately, the corner, as far as I can get, was about a foot down. So it's got a brace on it. But hey, you know what? It works. It's serving a purpose. That's all this is to serve a purpose, to keep the rabbits out of the garden. Now the squirrels might climb up and over and get in. The birds will obviously fly in. But the rabbit was more destructive than anything else. But hey, you know what? They're trying to eat, but also I don't want them to take all of my little harvest that we're trying to get. My gate. I love my gate today was honestly my win for today. I was busting my ass all day. I got a major gouge in my foot. My hands are cut up from the chicken wire, even though I was wearing like double layer gloves. It was a hellish day, and I gave up around 4 o'clock. And then in the middle of like unloading my truck, my army truck, my farm truck, I was like, what if I start building the gate? So I came out here and started doing measurements. And my biggest issue was that because, like I said, I'm working on an old pool setup and everything's kind of like somewhat caving in, I had to play around and measure with doing measurements, putting shims under the gate to get everything to line up so that the door can open and close. What we did is we have one of these nice latches on top. This was actually, I bought this for doing my fuel shed. I had an extra one, so I like this iron fucking handle. We don't really need it, but I do like the iron handle. I had an extra one, obviously. It was 2 in a pack, so I used that one. And we did the slider lock at the bottom so that nothing can try to push under it. And it's solid, and it is straight down to the ground. Obviously, you can tell by the gapness of stuff. Obviously, there's a little imperfections here and there, but it serves a simple purpose. It's to keep stuff out we don't want in. Obviously, this section here, like you can see, this was one of those that couldn't go in all the way, thanks to the previous owner of the house, who, when they backfilled their pole in, instead of doing it the right way, they decided to fill it with whatever somebody would drop off at their house. It was a massive slab of concrete down below, and I couldn't obviously get through it with my auger. So I ended up bracing it against here, which makes it nice and tight. Obviously, the chicken wire, we stapled everything through. If you actually look down here, you can see the staples. I bought a staple gun from Home Depot. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from anywhere. You can buy any electric stapler that you want. I bought Ryobi because I have all Ryobi tools. The battery is compatible with it. It was $79 by itself without the charger and the battery, and I bought a box of staples to go with it. And I have probably about 3 or 4 sleeves of staples, and sleeves are the actual set of the staples. I went through that box pretty quick with this project. This project is 17 by 32 feet. 33 feet, I'm sorry. It's 17 by 33 feet. So I went through a lot of staples. From stapling the backside down there, and then also stapling the front. Of course, it's kind of like a little wavy and stuff, but it's fine. It was 2 rolls of chicken wire that I bought from Home Depot. They're 50 feet by 4 feet. I figured 4 feet was a nice height. I do love the height on it. I didn't want something massively big. I wanted something nice I can lean into and I can look at. I love the way it looks. I know it's got a lot of imperfections, but you know what? Those imperfections keeps everything out. Yeah, keeps everybody away. Those imperfections are nothing to what this is serving a purpose for. It's keeping shit out of my garden. Yes, the birds can get in. Yes, the squirrels can climb up and over. Yes, my neighbors, if they can get through my fence, can get up and over. But it keeps the rabbits away. And we started putting bricks down that we had left over. You can see all over there and down here and over there and over here and over there. We have a bunch of bricks that are left over, and we started putting them on the inside, more or less for a couple of reasons. One, to kind of strengthen it, and 2, keep anything from trying to push the bottom out. The bottoms are pretty strong on there, I'm not going to lie, just with the way the setup is. Tomorrow, I got to do a lot of transplanting. So on a Saturday, I wouldn't say this was a major project. I had a lot of things going on this morning, and I didn't really start this until about a little after 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what time it is now, but it's late afternoon. I actually was originally not coming back out here with the army truck. I was going to shoot this for tomorrow and do the gate tomorrow because that's all I had left to do. But I was like, I said, fuck it. Got myself a glass of wine and fucking started building the gate, and then my beer arrived and started drinking beer, and I'm sore, man. I'm hurt. My hand, my right hand is all cut up with the chicken wire slices in it and stuff. And my legs and some of my body parts, and my foot has a big gouge out of it from a tree stump that I stepped on that was starting to grow again. So I've kind of been like hop along Cassidy over here, but it's great though. It serves what I need to do, and I had to actually shim. Like I said, I had to shim the gate a certain way, but I put a bolt down here, stops anything from there, and I just put a little simple little latch up here. If I didn't have the phone in my hand, we can get it. It's a little tight, but because of the concrete, I had to just gotta. We can get inside. We can go inside and we got to do what we got to do. Inside of here, we actually filled up that bed a little bit more, and we filled up the other section of that bed as well because we got more stuff coming in here, especially now we know the difference between determinate and indeterminate tomatoes. Thank God. Finally a brain cell started working in my head. Yeah, it closes nice, and then I just go down here, and this is a little tight here, but that's fine. You just slip it in, latch it down, and that just stops anything from getting in. And it is damn close to the ground. I was worried about that with a gate, so it's like the most easiest way for a critter to get in. So I'm happy with it. I'm excited with it. Like I said, I got to take my Sawzall and just clean the heads on them. After that, that's it, everybody. It's Mike over here at It's Mike over here at Growtopia. I know, I'm like shot today. I'm so shot. I've been in the sun a lot. Trust me, I was drinking a lot of water too, but I'm shot, man. My foot's killing me. My hand is killing me that's holding the phone. But I like it because it's like the nice right height. I can just lean over and just look at all my crops. And those are bags of mulch that are going to go into this bed once I get everybody transplanted out of the nursery, which we have a lot of stuff inside the nursery right now. We got cucumbers. We got squashes. We got scallop squash that's orange. We got scallop squashes that are yellow. Cucumbers, if I didn't mention, we have more basil. We got to get ready for August, and it's only 2 people that are doing this garden together, so we don't really need to grow a lot, but we've got to keep that harvest kind of going. And obviously the corn is kind of doing what the corn's going to do. So next season, this section here, we're going to actually do 2 rows of corn in it. I don't know how far back I'm going to bring the corn, but I'm thinking probably actually where it's dug out up to where the gate is going to be 2 rows of corn side by side. Because it's actually been hard to pollinate the corn only in a single row. And being you're not supposed to plant them next to tomatoes, both of them been doing good so far. No one's got diseases, so I guess I kind of got lucky. I gotta screw on my sprinkler system, and that's in here because of the fence, and I had to move some sprinkler heads around, and there's a lot more to go. But I'm happy. So just wanted to share that with you guys today, just in case you guys are wondering. The gate itself, I love the X gate, so that's why I had to do one. So anyway, this boy's gotta call it quits for one day. At least try to call it quits for today. I'll come out here with the Solzol tomorrow, and maybe I'll shoot a video with the plants that I'm transplanting from the nursery. Anyway, guys, my brain ain't working anymore, so I'm gonna call it quits. This is Mike over here at Mike's Custom Works in Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Please comment below any experiences, anything you've learned, anything. I love learning stuff. It is great. I love learning from other people. And I'm in Zone 7A, so I know it's a little tough. New York and Jersey, we're in a certain zone area. I know a lot of people sometimes are from other zones. But even from other zones, your stuff works in our zone, and our stuff works in your zone. It's just the way the world is. The world is just one big, giant mystery. A zucchini I wanted to transplant. It's currently in the corner. I don't know where I'm going to stick them. I was going to stick them in that corner over there and then put some strings down. The only problem now with the fence is it just makes it more of a pain in the ass to hang the strings. But it is what it is. Once the strings are hanged, they stay up for all year round. And this area is going to be looking very interesting when the snow finally comes. It's going to be one big giant snow drift. Oh God. Anyway, guys, I'm going to exit this video before I have a meltdown for when the snow comes. But anyway, like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Like I said before, comment below. I'm always looking for more advice, looking for more things to learn, and hope you guys got something out of this. Later.